sir.
Good evening, madam. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. What about you?
I am also fine and doing great. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Yeah, I have been waiting for a long time because I have been following you for a long time and I have been watching your videos since long time. That's why I was very eager to meet with you. And being a YouTuber, I wanted to talk, and that's why. And thank you so much for uh, coming on my channel.
Okay, thank you. I also thank you for connecting with me because I have got an opportunity to speak with someone for the purpose of practice. That will help me.
Yes, yes. And yeah, we are getting first time. I know everything about you, but for my viewers, please introduce yourself a little bit.
Yes, yes. My name is Subhaspal and I hail from the city called Guwahati in a state of Assam. And I'm a retired government servant, and I have been practicing spoken English for quite some time now. And I love this language, and that's why. So, other than that, I love to watch cricket matches, and I like to travel. So, this is all about me.
And
So,
are you are from Assam, right?
yes, yes, I am from Assam.
But I feel about yourself because I have been watching your video for a long time, and when you introduce yourself, that moment I feel like you seems like a Bengali families. You belongs to Bengali family, right?
Yeah, yeah, I am Bengali. Yes, right.
It seems like you are from Paschim Bengal, Kolkata side people, right?
No, no, no.
Basically, are you from there?
No, 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 no. I am not from West Bengal. I was born and brought up in Assam only. So I am an inhabitant
So,
since childhood of this place.
so what is your mother tongue? It means what kind of language do you speak at your home?
My mother
Assamese.
tongue is Bengali. Okay,
Okay.
let me clarify you. So here in Assam, there are many people lives of many races, religions. So like people like me, Bengali, and there are people Biharis also, then Marwaris also.
Oh,
So many people live here together, and the original like who are Assamese, so they speak in Assamese language, and we Bengali, so we speak Bengali, and we can speak Assamese also. And those who are from Bihar or Rajasthan, they speak Hindi and their mother tongue, and they can also speak Assamese. So we are already speaking three languages like Bengali, then Assamese, then Hindi, and now we are trying. I am trying to learn this language that is English.
okay. Yeah, that's why I got confused about yourself. What is your basically are you from? In which place are you from? I think I
Yeah,
was
many of the
thinking of
learners ask me. Even yesterday, I think there is one learner. Then she asked me whether I am from West Bengal. So they all think that when I say I am Bengali, they think that I am from West Bengal.
okay, your food when you mentioned in your videos, uh, there you mentioned about your food and our cultures. It seems like a Paschim Bengal, Kolkata side.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that is food habit is same because we are Bengali, but we are just living in Assam. They are living in West Bengal, and there is little difference in not difference, but where they speak and the people here we Bengali speak a little different is there.
okay. So it means in this time you are habitual to speak Assamese also, right?
Yes, yes, I am very much familiar with this language, Assamese language, because since my childhood I am speaking in Assamese, along with Bengali, so I can speak Assamese very well.
Hmm. So what is your qualification? It means in which education? It means Assamese medium. I can say that. It means Hindi
No,
medium.
I
Yeah,
studied
Bengali
in
medium.
Bengali. I studied in Bengali medium school. Then when
Hmm.
I went to college, then I studied in English medium. The medium was English because all the subjects we have to we had to write in English. But when we are taught in the class, we are taught in Assamese. So
Okay.
yeah.
So it means you had already, in this time you are retired person, right? As you
Yes,
mentioned
yes,
in your
yeah.
before video, because I'm following you. That's why I know about yourself already. That's why you are retired person, but you had already government job. However, you are learning this language. Any reason?
No, there is no reason, but just only that I like this language and I want to speak well in this language. So I like when I see people speaking English, I feel good, and I also want to speak like them. That is only one reason. If I have to say if there is any reason, other than that, I don't have any other reason. And sometimes, nowadays, if you go to a mall or any office, so many a times you will find people are asking you in English. So if you can't give reply to them if they ask in English, so sometimes I have to feel embarrassment also. So now at least I can give answer to them if somebody asks something in English. So that's what. Yeah. And now
Ah.
like your kids and my children's also. So they are studying in English medium school, and they are also learning. So if you can teach your kids, that will also help you because you are also learning.
Hmm. And do you speak English with your children also
Yeah,
at your home?
sometimes, not always, but sometimes, particularly with my daughter, when I make a call, because my daughter is in Delhi. She is studying in Delhi. So sometimes when I call her, so I speak with her in English.
Okay, wow. And yeah, I think you take classes also another platform, I think, with
Yes,
tutor.
I am taking classes simultaneously in three platforms. If I have to mention, like Klepingo, English Airy, and Inktoki. So three platforms where I took classes with tutors. Yes.
I can say that you are a very active and sincere learner about this language, right?
Yeah,
Because
yes. I am sincere and trying hard, but when I see to myself and if I compare with others, I think I haven't improved much. So I need to improve a lot actually, because still now when I'm speaking to someone, I get stuck, and sometimes looking for words also. So that happens sometimes. So I think I need to practice more.
yes. And what about you? How do you practice apart from speaking? Do you read book also or just write also? Whatever. What do you do?
Yeah, so other than speaking with people, I watch YouTube videos with English contents, and I try to follow the conversation very carefully. And if there is any new word or phrases that I come across, so I immediately take it down and I find the meaning of that, and then I try to make sentences with them. And later on, when I speak with somebody, I try to use all those new words or phrases. So that's one thing I'd like to do. Other than that, I read books. That you asked me, I read books, and every day 2 3 pages I read. That is again for the purpose of learning this language. Yes. So do you also read books?
Hmm. No, I'm not a fond of reading books, but sometimes, once in a while, I read book just because of my vocabulary. Because Uh, but whenever I listen English content, that moment I be careful, mindful. I listen very careful, so I can get vocabulary as well. But when I don't feel satisfaction while listening only, that moment I feel okay. I should start reading because reading is also very important when you are English learner. That moment. That's why, apart from speaking, I read sometime once in a while. Every day I don't read, to be honest. Mm. But
Okay.
I believe if you speak a lot, that moment good if you are practicing English, then it's required speaking a lot. That's why I believe speak more than. But somewhere I feel if you have no environment at your home, that moment reading also very helpful. If you read book, then you can get so many sentence structures, vocabularies, and everything you can get because you don't have environment at your home. But if you have an environment at your home, then you can speak as much as possible. Then no need to learn any book, no need to read a lot and write a lot. That moment you can speak, you can learn very easily, I feel. Because this is our, if I compare about our mother tongue, because we have been learning our mother tongues only for listening, because
Yes, yes.
we have been listening our parents, how they were speaking and how they are speaking in this time. That's how we learned this, our mother tongue. That's the same way I also apply about English. If I listen a lot, then we can catch very easily this language, right?
Yes, absolutely. You are right. Because we have
Unless, I
learned
mean,
our language
yes.
from listening to that language.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes. And today I made one video with the co-learners, another teacher, English teacher. He was English teacher. That moment I asked, what is reading is also very important. Without reading, we cannot learn this language. He replied me, okay, yes, you can, because without reading, it's not important. It doesn't mean American people always read book. Every children don't read book. Without reading, they can also speak English without reading. Then why we don't? We can also read. We can also learn this language without reading. It is possible, but it is that moment we need lot of patience and lot of practice that it is possible, right?
Yeah, but there is one little different I would mention here that when we speak with one another, so our knowledge is limited. We just use the same kind of
Yes.
sentences. Okay. So if you read books, you will come across many structures, how they form the sentence in a very different ways. So that's what make you learn something new from books. So if you can learn from there, you can use it. So because what I feel that we speak with one another and our level almost same. So we get stuck in a certain level, and if we learn something from books, you can learn something new. That is a little different, but other way, whatever you have mentioned, yeah, without going through the book you can speak well, there is no doubt about it. Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Yeah, if you have an environment, then it is possible. If you don't have an environment at your home, then you need to read book a lot. That moment we required so many sentence structures, vocabularies, and so many things, and knowledge as well. When we read book, that moment we can get so many knowledge where we can speak in English. Because when you read newspaper, any articles, that moment we somewhere we are getting knowledge as well,
Yes,
right?
yes,
That
right.
is why. Yeah, and it is very essential when you are speaking, learning phase. When you are a learner, that moment we require so many knowledge as well. If you have no knowledge about any topic and just you know about grammar and sentence structure, but you don't have any knowledge about any topic, then how do you explain about your thoughts? That's why it's required to get knowledge as well. That's why reading newspaper is also very important, I feel. So I can deliver my speech where I can speak whatever I have knowledge, whatever I read, right?
Sure, sure, right, right. And do you get any opportunity to speak with people in your neighborhood in English?
Not not yet, but in my family, my sisters, my sister, son and daughter, they have been living in America. and sometimes they call me. That moment I do speak in English. And when I go to my children's school, that moment I try to speak in English. That's how I do practice. Other than that, in my locality, in my colony, I don't speak in English. But I always try to get people. I always try to come across with the people who can speak English with me. But unfortunately, I cannot get people in my locality, in my colony. But sometime when I go to market and mall, that moment, most probably I can come across with the English people and foreigner people. That moment, uh, I try. It means I always try to ask some new question, new things. But somewhere I feel hesitate. What should I speak? What should I ask? Because somewhere you have a question, so many questions, but he people was a stranger. That moment maybe he will think about yourself negative. That's why it's very difficult to ask any question with a stranger foreigner, right? That moment maybe he will think about yourself negative. Why she is speaking, why she is
Yeah,
asking some
yeah,
question about,
right. Yeah.
right? This is the things always make me bother. Always try to think, okay, oh my God, if I ask any question without knowing about him, then how they will think about me? Why she is asking about me? That is the thing I think before asking. Other than that, I have no any kind of confusion. I can ask everything. If people who wants to talk with me in English, in offline, online, everywhere. I am always ready for speaking. There's
Okay,
no
okay.
confusion.
So
But
I got it that if there is any foreigner, so you think that if I ask, they might get offended also. But in case,
yeah, I try to speak as much as possible offline also, because when you speak offline, when you speak in your colony, in your personal friends and the friend circle, in your family also, then you feel confidence. Rather, talk on phone call, right?
yes, face to face,
Phone
yes.
call, yeah, phone call. If you do phone call, it's very easy. We can do because we have been familiar with these types of activities we can do every day. But when it comes to speaking face to face, it's quite difficult. It's quite uh, mm, uh, we feel hesitate, right? That is the things we should try to remove hesitation when we go outside, right? This is the thing I always try to remove my hesitation.
Yeah, that's good because in my case, I actually hesitate. I cannot initiate the conversation. Suppose I go to a particular office and there is a receptionist. So I don't take the initiative asking in English. So if that receptionist asks me something in English, I give reply, but I never try to ask. I don't know. Still, that hesitation is there.
But you should try, sir. You should try because
Yes.
I have been watching your videos there. You feel confidence. You seems like confidence person. That's why do you worry about your communication in offline? You should try at least.
Yes, so if
Then you
I
can
try
build your
once or twice,
confidence.
maybe I again I will be confident speaking face to face. But still, there is some hesitation is there. But if somebody asks me something in English, then I give reply. There is no hesitation. But I don't ask directly. Suppose if I go to an office and I have to ask about somebody, excuse me, can you tell me, Mr. X, where can I get him like that? So I can ask like this, but I don't try. I just hesitate.
Okay, thank you so much for being on my channel, sir. It was lovely conversation with you. Once again, I would like to meet with you. Thank you so much for
Sure,
giving
sure.
your
Yes.
time.